Woman dripped melted wax into the gaps of her fingernails, then carefully embedded a 1-carat diamond through a magnifying glass. She saw that the diamond fit perfectly with her nail. In that instant, a brilliant heist plan formed in her mind. The next day, she deliberately dropped a diamond onto the floor. The crisp sound immediately caught everyone's attention. The head of security rushed over and picked up the diamond, preparing to search her, but the woman raised her hands willingly. Each of her fingernails had a diamond embedded in it. The security team quickly restrained her, ready to hand her over to the police. But they had no idea. This was all part of her plan. She had intentionally caused the commotion, to buy time for her partner. Meanwhile, an old man disguised as a janitor slipped quietly into the building. He had already calculated the blind spots of the surveillance cameras. Taking advantage of a 10-second gap, he pushed a janitor's cart straight toward the vault. He entered the code the woman had given him, and the vault door swung open. Billions worth of diamonds sparkled before him. Without hesitation, quickly load all the diamonds into the cart, then wheel it into the bathroom, and dump every last one down the specially modified drain. He dumped the diamonds into a pre-modified drainage system. Just as he was about to leave, a security guard walked by. Luckily, the guard only gave a casual greeting, never suspecting the harmless-looking old man. But when the diamond company checked the vault, they found a full ton of diamonds had mysteriously vanished, leaving everyone stunned. The executives held an emergency meeting. This theft could easily bankrupt the entire company. At the same time, the old man was navigating the sewers, surrounded by a mountain of stolen diamonds. Even the woman hadn't expected this seemingly ordinary man to orchestrate such a meticulous plan. But a new problem emerged. How could they sell that many untraceable diamonds? Turns out, the old man had already thought it through. He sent an anonymous letter, threatening the company's CEO, pay £200 million, or the diamonds would disappear forever. Soon after, the news was somehow leaked. The diamond company's stock price plummeted, sending shockwaves through the entire financial world. The woman, worried that things had gone too far, tried to convince the old man to stop, but to her shock, he suddenly pulled out a gun and pointed it at her without hesitation. As it turned out, this heist was driven by an old grudge. Over a decade ago, the old man's wife had fallen seriously ill, but the insurance company delayed the payout on purpose, causing her to miss the best window for treatment. She died in agony and resentment. The man who now controlled the diamond company was the very same person who had denied her compensation. From the very beginning, this wasn't just about money, it was about revenge. In the end, under immense pressure, the company agreed to pay the ransom. But when the old man received the money, he showed no sign of joy, just turned and walked away in silence. Soon after, the police recovered all the diamonds based on clues. To avoid further scandal, the company chose not to pursue the woman's involvement. But unexpectedly, the woman's bank account suddenly received £200 million. The old man had transferred all the money to her. He had chosen to end his life to be with his wife, leaving the money as a final gift to the woman. Yet instead of keeping it, she chose to donate it all to charity, to help those truly in need. And with that, the film comes to a close.